Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of my Liverpool rebuild. Um, First off, I want to apologise for last episode. I literally recorded about 5 seconds too long and butchered my intro. Um, as a new YouTuber, I am trying everything I can in my power to ensure things like this don't happen. Sometimes it will. It's a learning curve. Going back onto the game, we had a fantastic run of form in the league. Went away to Benfica and we completely flopped. It was not good enough at all. Something in between episodes I've noticed is that the board are delighted with Joe Bellingham. They're happy with the financial aspect of Schlup, but they're disappointed with Firmino and they're disappointed with Phillips, which is not great. We now go away to Chelsea, so we need. They're not performing that well. But we did stop it immediately after, and we're disappointed. It was an appalling result, and my feelings have been made. I'm not being funny, but it's exactly how it should be. And Fabinho has told how I was furious with the side, and rightly so. Not a good start. So this is going to be interesting because they are loading the back here, Chelsea. Loaded. Firmino is their deep line forward, so we need to stop him. Bellingham is back, and now Gomez is injured. It just seems to be a long-standing thing at the moment. Quite frustrating, if I'm honest. Okay, Chelsea have been disappointed. Do you think there's a chance Chelsea could take all the points? I think we're a pretty good team. Luis Diaz is back, which, do you know what? Gomez is capable, Thiago is capable, Bellingham's capable, Diaz is capable. Okay, so Jota has been on fire, but he flopped so bad in the last match. And this is such a big game. And do you know what? If it wasn't such a big game, we're gonna. Is this a? I need to find a way how to change this easier. There you go. That worked perfectly. I want you to possibly be a shadow striker, I think is the one I want you for here. Whoops. Definitely want Jota as a shadow striker. Thiago is not feeling too great. Gomez is injured. Is there anyone that's come back? So Elliot needs to go on the bench. I think we'll take Milner out. Milner's been struggling. He's probably someone else I'm going to lose, as I really do need to rejuvenate this midfield, if I'm honest with you. Right, I think that this is the team. Let's go give it hell. I'm under no illusions that Thiago and Luis Diaz might not finish the game. It's going to be an interesting one. Yet again, it's one of these ones where I will take a draw. I don't want to draw, but I will take it. Now we've got to really get these boys going. Apparently our live position is second. We've got to do better than what we did against Benfica. It was shameful. I'm giving players like Jota a chance to make up for his poor performance. I'm going to demand more early. Chelsea are very, very defensive, so it might not be easy to break down. And we got ourselves a goal there. Jota with the through ball to Darwin. Well, I think he might look like a bit of a comedy goal there. He looked like he tried to round Mendy, and he just knocked it home. But at the end of the day, I'm not worried about that. We are 1-0 up. And based upon stats as well, like they're keeping the ball, but they're not shooting. So at this moment in time, very, very pleased with how it's going. Hopefully we can keep it going into the second half. Because Chelsea seem like they're having a bit of a mare at the moment. Excuse me. So we are pleased. Positive from all the guys. Well, they're going attacking straight away, bringing on Raheem on for Thiago Silva. And for me, Thiago Silva is easily their best defender. So hopefully we can sit it out. So we have a penalty. And we're going to get Salah to take it as normal. And he has missed another penalty. This is not ideal. We're going to make a couple of substitutions. Thiago is his day at the office is done. He's going to come off for. Okay, I was looking to see where Bellingham sat there, but it's going to be Andre Santos that's going to come on. I just need to see what his best role is as. I'm going to have him as a deep lying playmaker. There, Fabinho is nearly done. Diaz, his day at the office is done. We're going to bring on Harvey Elliott. We're going to swap, and hopefully this works, with Jota. It did work. No, it didn't. I can't seem to get that right. I don't know why that is. We are going to take off Jota anyway. And I am going to try something. I'm going to put Salah in the middle as a shadow striker. Carvalho out wide. Harvey Elliott, I think he's going to be okay out wide. We will make him an advanced playmaker though. And hopefully this makes some sense. Can't believe Salah has missed another penalty. We've got 20 minutes to hold out. We may even change our formation as well. I'm going to get the boys to focus. I am going to change. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. Excellent stuff. Darwin cuts back. Fabinho saved. Salah heads home. We are most definitely going to change our mentality. We're going to go defensive. We are also going to change, and we are going to tighten up a little bit. We will also, when my controller allows me to, change Salah, and we are going to bring on. Is it not? As Bellingham. I could not find it for love nor money. Now, I think that switching Bellingham and Santos could be a good shout. Does he have a better role? He doesn't. We are going to have him as a defensive midfielder though, for sure. Oh, it's controller, please, for the love of God. We'll give Bellingham that role, that playmaker role. Robertson's nearly down and out, so we will put on Simicast. Now, if he's not happy at coming on with 10 minutes to go, let's see. Okay, he's got a smile on his face. We're happy. Everyone seems to be happy. Thank goodness for that. So we've had an absolute mare against Benfica at the end of the last episode. We've come into this. We've beaten Chelsea 2-0 at home. Cannot knock it. Nunes and Salah. Salah misses another penalty. So we're not happy about that. We might have to give penalties elsewhere. We've just earned ourselves a trophy, which is called We Meet Again. So basically that's where I've sold Firmino. And we've played and beaten against them. We go top of the Premier Division. It may not last for too long. Mendy was man of the match. Well, Fulham, I'm pleased. I am pleased, yeah, 100%. Very pleased, I'm going to be honest with you. It's all coming out really, really well. We've got players coming back from injury. Got Copenhagen at home next. City have gone to top of the league. They beat Forest 2-1. They were 1-0 down for a long time. Son player of the week. So it's been a really, really good response from my team after losing to Manchester United first game of the season. Newcastle have just picked up and gone ahead of us. Almiron. Yeah, Fabinho's played well. We can't knock that. Copenhagen pose little threat. That doesn't mean anything from where I come from. Manchester United have just pumped Fulham 4-0. Harry Maguire on the score sheet as well. Andrea Cornelius. It's a name I haven't heard for a very long time. Jota's got in team of the week. Oh, this match is key. Yeah, I'm just going to focus one game at a time. Gomez capable. Henderson is capable. Okay, they're all sort of coming back now, which is nothing but a good thing. So if Henderson is capable, I mean, not a lot of people really rate Jordan Henderson. But for me, he's an excellent player to have on the bench for the time being. I wish this would go away. I'm going to have to come off to go back to there to get that off. I'm going to give Matip a rest. And I'm going to put Joe Gomez in. Other than that, I can't really make many changes. Has Fabinho got a better role? Not really. We're going to go with this. It's looking much better midfielder wise. We've got Henderson, Andre Santos, and Bellingham there, which is probably about how I would like it, to be honest. Diaz is still not fully fit. Yeah, let's go. 9 subs from a possible 12. Well, I genuinely didn't know that was a thing. So now that I do know that's a thing, Milner. Who else can we get in here? Milner, Arthur. And we will stick Ibrahim Konate. No, we're going to go with Stefan. Oh, that's it. I thought he was more of a CDM, to be honest. Yeah, we know about Thiago. That's fine. We just start him. We play him for a little while. Now Copenhagen have only got 6 subs, whereas I've stuck the whole lot out there. So looking for a big win here. We really need it, to be completely honest. Pretty disgusting result against Benfica. What I like about this Champions League, you cannot skip it. I love that. Fully expecting at least to win by 2 or 3 goals easy here. There's Salah, he's got on the score sheet. Luis Diaz down the left. Tricked it a little bit. Darwin's fluff one. Salah's picked it up. That's what it looked like anyway. It looks like Nunes didn't touch the ball, so we'll let him off on that. We know he can be a bit of a clown at times, good old Darwin. My opinion personally, as a Liverpool fan, I think Nunes will become a real top forward in the world. Speaking of which, he has just scored. I just think he needs a bit of time and he needs to be coached. Very unselfish there from Jota. Yeah, he's finishing when he gets it right. Fantastic. Unfortunately, he gets it wrong a fair amount. But young forwards, he's been in Portugal. Benfica are handy, so he's gonna have something about him, and give him time, and he'll definitely come up trumps. I think. I can't even see why the comparison was made between him and Haaland at the start of the season. Haaland's a different type of animal, if I'm going to be honest with you. 2-0 at the half by the look of things. It's been a completely dominant first half. We are satisfied with the boys. Luis Diaz is complacent. It won't be long before we pull him. No, we're not going to do that right now. We're going to give him another few minutes. We're going to change it up. That is about the time to make these changes. Thiago is going to make way for Andre Santos. Luis Diaz is going to come out for Harvey Elliott. We are going to swap Elliott and Jota, if it allows me. It's not going to allow me. I wish you would allow me. Change player with Thiago Jota. No, still don't want to do it. I don't know whether I'm getting this right or wrong, if I'm honest with you. No idea. It's so frustrating. I didn't really particularly want to do it this way, but you know, sometimes we have to do that. Now, whilst we have got Jota there, we are going to give him a rest. There is no point. Put on Carvalho. We've made 3 changes. We've got another 2 changes we can make, and we will make them. Don't want to destroy the lads. Liverpool are in their groove, but they need to start putting the ball in the back of the net. I'm going to demand more. Okay, we will. It's a goal for Liverpool. I'm not sure how, what, where, or why. Carvalho. It's an own goal, or is it a Carvalho goal? It's an own goal. Right, changes incoming. Alright, Nunes can come off for Garnacho. And we are going to take off Alexander Arnold. See, even that didn't work. James Milner. And we've got ourselves a 4th. This is what we need. Robertson's cross. Salah's there. Makes it 4-0 to Liverpool. It would be nice to get a 5th if we could. Just to sort out that goal difference. And we've got it. Garnacho is unfortunately offside. And we've been caught napping at the back clearly, as Copenhagen have got one back. Bit of a pop shot from the area there. That's not ideal. It would have been nice to have had a 4 or 5 goal winning scoreline. 4-1, it's 3 points. We're in the plus on goal difference. I'm satisfied. See, Garnacho would have preferred to have stayed on the bench. We're not overly happy about that. Milner is struggling to make it's not good that he's struggling now. We are satisfied. Real Madrid beat Benfica 1-0. So it is all very open to play for. We have to beat Benfica in the return match. £2 million for the win. How good was Salah today? Yeah, that's good enough for me. 2 goals for him. Tottenham at home next. They're another side that have. It's the what I call the Chelsea and Tottenham way. Load it at the back and let your front 3 try and do something. I kind of feel as though Tottenham have a better front 3 than Chelsea. We are at home though, so hoping for something in there. I'd like to see my fixtures. It should be a close contest. So it's Tottenham, then we got a bit of a break. Okay, Bournemouth away. and we got Madrid twice. Kelleher is now back. It's been quite hard with one goalkeeper, not even knowing that I can sort of make a change. So he will play in certain areas. A slight favourites against Tottenham. Can I speak about the team selection? Changes will be made. That's not even actually a lie. So we've got 23 of our players selected for international duty. Okay. Tottenham are 1 point behind me, so it could be a tough game. I do expect it, but at home you have to be picking up wins. You have to, and so far we've been really good at that. So Gomez, Henderson, Thiago. Thiago looks like he's fully there now. Bellingham 75. It looks like everyone bar Konate, Naby Keita. Okay, Newcastle are flying. Yeah, one change I will be making is I will bring back Joel Matip. That's one change I will make. What else do I feel like I should do? I feel like this is how I should play. Okay. Let's give this a crack. Fabinho starting. What? That bad, eh? I wouldn't have said it was that bad, but it's a cracking start. I asked if it was offside. It's Salah who's hit it on the volley. It's a goal, first minute. So they showed the goal when they went to the assistant and VAR. And it's 2-0 Diego Jota. It looked like an error from Lloris. Darwin's through ball. Salah. Oh, is it the post? Oh, it's not good, to be honest, but we don't care what it looks like. As long as it's in the back of a net, it's 2-0. And is that 3-0 after 11 minutes? Robertson cuts it back. Thiago with an absolute belter. Like, serious belter that one was. Really impressed with. Is that 4? It is 4. Tottenham are getting rampaged. Fabinho with the ball. Nunes, classic finish. Side foot, passed it into the net. Lloris beaten with ease. This has been a fantastic first half. 4-0 up in the first 20 minutes, and they have just received a red card. Basuma. Excellent performance. Luis Diaz has been very, very quiet, I must admit. Started off like a house on fire, but Jota seems to be ahead of him at the moment, really, in the pecking order, I would say. I'm delighted with the performance. I'm not even going to. We just need a little bit more out of Luis Diaz. There will be changes incoming. That's for certain. I wouldn't be overly disappointed even if we played this out as 0-0 and they played it out easy, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Thiago with a good wide ball. Salah knocks it down. Darwin knocks it home near post. Anything they've gone to VAR and it's been awarded. It's 5-0. Excellent play. So we are going to make some changes. So we are going to take off for Thiago. We're going to bring on Jordan Henderson. Luis Diaz, not quite been good enough for me. I am going to put Jota out wide when it eventually lets me. Diaz can come in the middle. Diaz will be swapping out, and we are going to put in Harvey Elliott, and we will make a third sub, which will be Robertson, who will come off for Tsimikas. Probably make another couple of subs more nearer 75 to 80, and it's another goal for Liverpool. Luis Diaz into Jota, into Darwin, side footed down. I believe that's his hat trick. I could be wrong. It is a Darwin Núñez hat trick. And there's another one. Oh, it's a shameful. Tsimikas up to Darwin. He gets his fourth. It was deflected. However they go in. Yeah, okay, we will make that sub just because it's been suggested. Tottenham have been dominated here. We will make one more sub. Fabinho will come out. Andres Santos will replace him. Just give some of these guys a rest up. Núñez scores again. Joe Gomez with a darting run. Great ball through the middle. Slotted home from Núñez against the post. I believe that's his fifth. I believe. Núñez was fantastic. We cannot knock that. 5 for Núñez, 1 for Salah, 1 for Jota, 1 for Thiago. It's an 8-0 victory against Tottenham. Now, anyone that does know me knows that I am not a Tottenham fan in any stretch of the imagination. I cannot stand Tottenham. I am really pleased with that result. Really, really pleased. From the first minute through to 84, we dominated, we smashed it up, we scored lots of goals. Comprehensive. Fantastic result. Losing more money over these deals that Liverpool of legacy deals as such. Delighted is an understatement. If I could inject that 90 minutes into my veins, I absolutely would, for sure. Núñez is 1 goal away from 15 league goals. Has he really scored that many league goals already? I guess so. Shock at Anfield, was it? I wouldn't have said so. Darwin has been fantastic. He genuinely has scored 14 league goals in 8 appearances. Had no idea that he actually went to Spain, to Almeria, before he went to Benfica. I had no idea. Nunes blitzes the record. We'd love to see it. Long may it continue, Darwin. So we're sitting in third. We're a point behind City and Newcastle. We are just ahead of United on goal difference. It's heating up. There's a small gap now between fourth and fifth. So we shall see how this works out. We're now towards an international break, which is absolutely fine. It gives some guys a bit of time to recover. Henderson is fully back, which is fantastic, and it looks like Canate is as well. So what I'm looking at here, Oxlade-Chamberlain 24 million, Naby Keita 30 million. So that's 54 million. So as long as I get around 35 million for the pair, I will be more than happy with that. I need to try and work out what realistically I need into the team. Team in a week announced. Well, we knew Jota was going to be there. Joe Bellingham has today turned professional. And just by that, it looks like his star rating has gone up as well. Okay. Yeah, Verge will always do well for country. Probably the best defender in my mind, the best defender in the world. But I know other people will say otherwise. But I also, and age is just a number. Thiago Silva is probably up there as well. He is fantastic. Yeah, I'm very happy to see Luis Diaz score because he hasn't been playing that well. So far, what I'm happy with on the console game is that it doesn't take long. Like on the laptop, on the PC, it takes. You click a button, it will go forward a few hours. You click a button here, it will go forward a few days. I believe it's going to be a little bit quicker to finish off seasons here. 3 teams lead England national team production. Not really going to be Liverpool, I don't think, in that respect. Long-term development. He's a fine footballer. That's why I got him in. Keynote to anyone that plays these games to help you along. Yes, it is really, really nice to find some gems. Just finding about some of these wonder kids will really, really help you out just to sort of going forward. So we've got Bournemouth away, which doesn't overly scare me. But it's the Real Madrid game afterwards. So I've just earned myself another trophy. I have just found out as to why. I've just earned Manager of the Month. So Nunes Player of the Month, I'm absolutely not surprised if I'm honest with you. Thiago, see, Ruben Neves he must have scored a banger. I only want to see Ruben Neves if I'm honest. That was Jan Moutinho. Do you know what? I'm not even worried about it. It's going to show me all the goals. It's fine. So that definitely wasn't. Yeah, so as you can well see there, manager of the month. We scored 20 goals in 5 games and only conceded 1. Tip top. Really happy with that. Thomas Werner. Okay, so as we look at the top of the leagues, the City are away at Leeds, Man United at home to Brighton. Okay. So I am going to make a change. I'm going to rest Thiago. I'm going to bring in Jordan Henderson for him. I'm also going to be a bit controversial here. Luis Diaz for me has not been setting the world on fire, unfortunately. Harvey Elliott has been playing quite well, so we are going to. It's so frustrating that that comes up like that and it doesn't go. It's a bit of a glitch in the system, I imagine. We're going to make him an advanced playmaker in there. I think it's as good as it can get, to be honest. Has Nunes improved anywhere? He looks like he's got a good pressing forward, but I like him as an advanced. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We're not worried about Hendo. He's not going to play the full match anyway. Okay, nice to have someone like Luis Diaz on the bench, in all fairness. He hasn't been performing. To be honest, I don't think he's done enough to keep his shirt as such. He's got to do a little bit more for me. Fantastic signing in real life. Shame he's injured at the moment. The sooner he comes back, the better for us. Same with Jota as well. So far, this has been an absolute bore draw. I've got to demand more from these boys. And has it worked a treat? Alexander Arnold, Virgil with the header, and we are 1-0 up. As soon as I fired them up, was that a red card? It was a red card. This is playing nicely into our hands right now. Goal difference could be key here, so I'd like to get a comfortable win if possible. At least 3 would be nice. It doesn't always work out that way, I know. I'm going to try and fire them up. Okay, so 1-0's not overly great. Like, XG is just under that 1 goal. Darwin's nervous. At the moment, it's going to be Darwin that's going to be coming off, I believe. Not only is he nervous, but he's not playing well at all. We are attacking still. Okay, we're going to make some changes. Henderson's going to come off. We're going to stick in Andrés Santos. Nunes is going to come off for Luis Diaz. We're going to try and do this swap for Diaz for Jota. and it never ever. I just don't understand why that just don't work. I can't even answer. It's just easier just to do this, just to make sure I get my tactics exactly right. Is Diaz a better inside forward? 100% for sure. Those changes will do for the moment. I'm not going to play Thiago. Robertson is knackered as well. I want him fully fit. Hopefully we can get these boys. I mean, I'm okay with the result now. Luis Diaz has just had one ruled out. Yeah, we'll replace Shota with Garnacho. That's absolutely fine. We've got 10 minutes to go. I'm okay if it stays like this. I would very much like another one, just to be on the safe side. Salah's got a bruised shin. That's not really what we wanted, but hopefully it won't affect him for the upcoming match. It's 2-0 now to Liverpool. And it's a Fabinho, as they say in FIFA, it's the R1 and circle. I believe it's the R1 and circle. I haven't played it for a long, long time. But it's 2-0. It seals the win. We will take that. I've got no problem with a 2-0 win. It could have been and should have been a lot better. We're not worried. It's 3 points. That's what matters. I will say that I am pleased. A victory is a victory. It sees us going to top of the league, maybe not for much longer. Manchester United were held by Brighton. Real Madrid at home next game. Massively important game. So City did get the win. Won 2-0 away at Leeds. Haaland on the score sheet again. Darwin Núñez is now one appearance away. It's going to be another 4.3 million. I'm going to have to check my finances if I'm honest. So it's still okay. It is slowly coming down. No active recruitment focus. So, okay. I want to look for a goalkeeper. I've got my eye on some of these anyway. And my next focus will be for a right winger. Telles Magno. Let's just come up instantly like that. Oh, look at this kid. Should I say that I'm very interested in this guy? Look at this kid. Yeah, we'll definitely add you to the shortlist. And do you know what? I mean, he could be one to really have a look at, to be completely honest with you. What else we got in there? Rodrigo, we know all about Rodrigo. But Magno's got the better. Okay, certainly interesting. I will also create a new focus. I'm definitely interested in looking at some left wingers. Got Magno up there again. Looks like possibly... Okay. What have I done there? I've completely butchered that. And I do obviously just want to have a look at some defensive midfielders as well. I keep doing that. Enzo Fati. Okay. That Magno could be a good player to look at, in all fairness. We may even certainly have a look at possibly having a bid on him maybe in the summer or maybe even in January. Be nice to have another winging option. I'm very interested in him. Newcastle lose 2-0 to Palace. It leaves us in second. Evenly matched, they say. They're giving the fans have voted. Oh yeah, we definitely need to. We really need to. I mean, I look at it as though we need to win this because then all teams will be on 6 more than likely. Everyone seems relatively happy out on loan, which is good. Right, here we go. It's looking like in the next episode it's going to be trying to get rid of Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's what it's looking like. Benfica did beat Copenhagen only 1-0. So we are going to go at full strength here, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Whoops, I didn't want to do that one. I'm having an absolute nightmare. So it swaps like that before the game, okay. Oh, come on. Thiago is going to come in. So I just want to have a look. See, centre-back wise, I've got Virgil, looks fantastic. And then all the rest just look okay. Nothing special. We are going to put Konate on the bench, but what I want to do is I want to put him in ahead of Bellingham, just because I know. Let's go, let's get this. A win is 100% needed. Normally, against Madrid, I would say a draw is going to be good. We're at home, we have to win here. We have to win. If we are to advance, this is the one we need. And regardless, we need to beat Benfica back at home. Here we go. Been a bit dull so far. Try and fire these boys up. It's been 20 minutes. We've had the better on the shots, but not much has been happening, to be honest. Thiago has taken a knock. It's not good to hear. He wants to come off. Henderson is the best choice. Not ideal to lose Thiago there. I need to demand more from the boys. I feel like Madrid have been more on top. Well, it hasn't been great so far. Henderson's struggling to make the pace of the match, which is not good. Okay, that did absolutely nothing for the boys. It might not have been the best team talk I've ever given, to be fair. We got to fire them up. An hour gone, nothing has really happened. This suits Madrid a lot more than it does me. We need to make a change. The only thing is, I don't know what change is going to really impact much. I'm going to bring on Garnacho, see if he can do much. That's about all we can do, really, I think. And we just got to hope. I've got to demand more out of them. There's 20 minutes to go. We'll bring on Elliot for Salah. It's getting towards that time. We need something. It's not looking good. Darwin's not having a good day at the office. Andrew Robertson's been even worse. I'm going to have to bring off Robertson. And shockingly, I can't make any more substitutions. I still think it's 5 from the Premier League. It's not 5 from the Premier League. It's looking like a ball draw, and so unless something happens, it's a boring 0-0 draw. It's not ideal. They were unlucky, I'm not going to lie. It's not been ideal. We've got all the work to do. That is the end of the video. Please give us a like, subscribe, tell me how you think I'm doing. It's okay at the moment. It's not great. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.